One thing I decided to work on today was seeing if I could get down into a toe side slide position and transition from there into a heel side slide in the case of an emergency where something goes wrong and I need to quickly do a heel side instead of a toe side. It's interesting. This is a good example of me getting the wobbles when I try to change positions. Watch the board when I shift my feet and you'll see that it just moves under, it wiggles a little bit. I switched to working on toe side pendies to see if I could do a full toe side pendy. It went really well.
Nice.
This is the first one where I actually pull it off. I don't come out of it perfectly, but I nail it going in.
That's a pendy.
The trick to pulling this off, it's like they say in all the videos, it's eye placement. I keep my eyes downhill instead of turning them as I slide. So there's a tree at the bottom of the hill and it's just eyes on the tree. Keep them there the whole time. It's a good one that shows just how powerful the eye placement is, because I pretty much do a full 180 and then manage to bring it back around, and it's all just because how looking forces your body to distribute the weight and move your shoulders and all that. Now I switched trying to use eye placement to do 180s but have a controlled slide before the 180 so that I can bleed off some speed before completing the turn. Great example of where I try to shift the eye placement. At this point, I'm looking straight downhill, and so I'm in pendy position. Now I've shifted to be looking uphill to try to turn it into a 180. I didn't succeed, and if you're really good, you don't need to look in the direction. You can just use your shoulders, but it really helps me. And finally, I injure myself and have to chase my skateboard downhill. Boom, right there where my heel hits the ground. At that point, I'm sort of fully hyperextended over the front of my heel. So ball of the feet, heel, both on the ground, and I'm sort of bending over it. I can't even touch my toes, I'm not that flexible, and so this hurt like hell. Oh, that may be my worst injury. It probably doesn't look like much on the video, but I hit the ground running on my foot and just went over on the ankle. So it's not twisting, there's no twisting motion on the ankle, which is good, but imagine just hyperextending it forward. Ball of your feet and heel are on the front and you are way over on it. So that's enough for today. That'll probably be enough for about a week. I can feel it really getting painful already. So it's home for some ice. But those are some decent pendies. I was pleased with toe side pendies. There at the end, I was working on toe side pendy into a 180. I mean, I guess that's just technically a 180, but working on controlling the slide so I can stay in the slide as long as possible before completing the 180. So essentially close to a shutdown slide, but then I transitioned to a 180 at the last minute and I can keep going. So it was going well. I actually find the toe sides somewhat easier to control than the Coleman's. I don't know, maybe I'm just better now, but yeah, it seems like I'm picking these things up faster than I did the original Coleman's. The Coleman's took me effing forever. So anyways, time to go ice myself.